Hey guys, Austin here from Three Oaks. We're back out here at Wild Rock today, host of our first championship this fall. I'm joined by Pat Stein, Director of Golf out here at Wild Rock. Excited to be out here. Thanks for having us.
We're excited to have you guys. It's going to be a great event. We're looking forward to being the first host venue, and we're excited to get these guys out here and see what they can do to Wild Rock.
So we are out here on the new 16th tee, which was the original championship layout at Wild Rock, which we're going to be using in fall. So we're on 16 tee. We're going to play 16, 17, 18, bring it back home, and see what I can do today.
It's going to be fun. Can't wait to see what you can do out here.
And what do we got going down the fairway here, Pat?
So from here, you're going to probably Corey's not going to come into play. It's going to be along the right-hand side. Okay. But this tree line right here probably would, with anything, anything with a fade. Fairway kind of runs out that way. But once we get down into the landing area, the Corey comes into play, and then it wraps around the green. So this is a small green complex. A lot of trouble up by the green.
Okay. Right at that tall tree, kind of on the
right. Yep. That would be a good line.
Right. You got the fade covered. Do you want to talk a little bit more about Wild Rock and history?
We've hosted numerous WSGA events for net partners, net scrambles, that kind of stuff, and then all the way up to U.S. Open qualifying at the local local level and Wisconsin PGA events. So it's a very versatile golf course as far as setup and what we can do and what we can accommodate here.
Right. Yeah, and I think that's what was for us so attractive is at Three Oaks we want to host events on quality championship golf courses that will challenge the players, and I think this is every bit of that. All right, so we've got 3 bills to the flag. Probably not getting there. Gonna lay up. Talk me through what I'm looking at.
Yeah, so like you said, long carry from here. Lots of trouble up by the green. You can see as the Corey comes right back into the green, all along the right-hand side. Got bunkers short of the green, so yeah, there's a chance, but there's also a chance to make a number because of what's up by the green, and the green's really small. So, probably the safe play here, kind of get down into the flat, right short there, about 100 and plus yards, and have that easy pitching wedge in or sand wedge into the green.
All right, let's give it a go. Should be a good angle.
That is the angle you want right there.
Sweet. And no divot, so I don't get yelled at.
Superintendent's happy right now.
So I think the other thing that's really cool about hosting here is obviously it's a great venue, great golf course, but I think that's not only from the player side, like having spectators being able to come out here, and watch the next generation of PGA Tour players, like that's going to be a lot of fun too.
Yeah, what a great opportunity to come out and watch and be part of something like this. Like you say, get to see, someone play that potentially could be on the tour in a couple of years, and say that you got to see him play in Wisconsin at Wild Rock, and kind of seeing him in the minor leagues, and having that experience, and like I said, and just seeing some great golfers and great ability, Wisconsin really gets behind their golf and spectating and volunteering. I mean, and I'm assuming that you'll have that opportunity too for anyone that wants to be involved.
For sure, yeah. So if you want to come out and spectate, we'll have tickets for sale. If you want to come help and volunteer and be a part of it, we'll have that option as well. And I think the cool part about being out here is you can come spectate, watch how the pros did it, and then you can come play. Like with this being a public place, you can come out and play and see how you stack up against the pros.
Always fun to have that ability to try to hit that shot that you saw in a professional event.
Yeah. All right, Pat, we got 47. Nice little angle.
Great angle. This is, again, one of those shots where long is not going to be your play. Anything this side of the pin is probably going to be your play, give you an easy chance of birdie, but As you can tell, behind the green, it goes right down into the quarry. So,
Okay.
and recovery from there is not going to be an easy thing to do.
Makes that second shot pretty
Placement of that
interesting.
second shot
Yeah.
is really important.
Awesome. All right. See if we still got the hands. Kind of.
Well done.
Kind of, yeah. All right. We've got a look. Ah. A little wide right. Par for me.
Not a bad par.
Not a bad par here. All right, Pat, we're on 17. Looks like we got a par 3. What do we got here?
Yeah, so really good closing par 3 here. Going to be a lot of carry over the old quarry that used to be located on this property.
Okay.
Middle of green, not a bad option here.
Okay.
So a lot of movement in this green.
Okay.
So yeah, par's not from these tees,
Not a bad
score on this hole. So it's really neat because this was what the land gave us, and this is
Yeah.
what we built.
Awesome. I love
So not very little dirt moved on this hole.
Left. All right, safe.
Safe play.
That was not my best.
You know, it's a pretty cool thing that you're trying to do at Three Oaks.
Yeah.
You know, as a golf professional, PGA golf professional, you know, we're always trying to grow the game of golf, and you know what you're doing is really neat, and giving the guys another opportunity to play, and you know, that up and coming guy. Can you kind of feel your philosophy behind that as far as developing a tour player?
Yeah, I mean, I think just the game of golf in general is really such a process. Like, it's always about just growing a little bit, developing your game a little bit more. Like, when I was out playing, and you know, all of these guys playing, it's like you're not a shot away, you're a quarter shot away, a tenth a shot away. And so I think if we can provide a platform that allows players to grow and develop, and not just be another event that they show up to, I think that's really where guys are gonna excel with Three Oaks. So guys, this is the cool part about Wild Rock, is there's so many cool different tiers on these greens. Like, they're all so sectioned off, back section, front right section. There's so much we can do with pins and make this place really challenging, especially when you hit it in a spot like this. But we're gonna give it a good go. Go a little bit. Yeah. Tough shot.
Tough shot up and over that ridge.
Yeah.
To a tucked pin.
Yeah.
This one's going to definitely have movement in it. Nothing to it. Just another routine par.
Routine. No pictures on the card. We'll take that one, guys. Depending on what we get for wind, I think this is going to be a good challenge coming down the stretch.
Yeah, this hole is going to be a true test going in. I mean, there's 5 different tee boxes on this hole that can
Okay.
be used. Anywhere from 130 to almost 200.
Okay.
So, like you say, weather's going to dictate a little bit about that, but not going to be at a hole that you only want a one-shot lead coming in and trying to close out a tournament.
All right, walking up here to 18. The new 18.
New 18, yeah, it's going to be, it'll be fun. We're actually, for the tournament, we're going to actually play what we call like our tournament or our championship routing. That would be the original layout of the golf course from a numbers standpoint. So this would normally be our 16th hole, but for the tournament, we're going to play it as 18.
When was the original routing?
So that would have been 2008 when we opened Wild Rock. We had a couple different ideas in mind, and this is kind of what we came up with. And
All right, so basically right at the V in the trees, right? Split the bunkers.
all right, so what you have here, pretty much straight away, you've got a green that's protected by bunker.
Yeah.
You obviously got bunkers in your landing areas.
Yep.
So the play is to take it at that bunker on the right,
Okay.
at the left bunker, right at the edge of it.
Okay.
Carry that. There's a little slope there, so you almost got a speed
slot.
slots right there.
I like
so,
that. I like
and birdie, right? Birdie.
Oh, little savey. All right. Making this place a little harder than it needs to be. All right, so we flared a little right. We're in the long stuff. Got 174. What do we got, Pat?
So, like I said, this is probably one of the harder, unfortunately, locations on the green for you today.
Okay. Perfect.
You know, probably the play here is out to the right.
Okay.
Kind of takes that bunker out of play, and you can't really see it from here, but there is a lot of movement right by that whole location. So it flattens out a little bit as we move into the middle of the green. So, you know, give yourself a chance to still make birdie here.
Might run up.
You know, ground cut, it's a ground hook.
I know. All right, we'll take that.
Not bad from there.
Take it.
So, you know, obviously everyone sees the guys on TV on the weekends, you know, and the money they make and whatever.
Yeah.
And, you know, to the average person, they probably don't understand what a commitment it is to get to that level as far as financially, you know,
Sure.
like, you know, the guys trying to get on the tour, you know, it's almost, in most cases, probably a break-even proposition. But
Yeah,
you're trying to
for
change that,
Most guys,
you know, for what you're doing. If you could explain a little bit and
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
what you're trying to do for the guys that are playing.
So I think that's such a big part of it. Like it's not just is my game getting better? Am I trending in the right direction? It's like if you're out there and you're grinding, you're playing good, you're finishing top 15, but you're not making any money. Like psychologically, that has an effect on you and your game. And I think for us, it's always been about providing that platform, like we talked about growth and development. So our purse structures are a little bit different. So instead of all that money being in the top 3, 4, 5 players, we actually spread it out throughout the purse. So typically, you know, if you're playing professionally and you finish 15th, like you're breaking even for the week. And we want to change that. So if you finish top 20, you're going to double or triple your money. And that gives guys an opportunity to actually earn a legitimate living and fund their dream of playing on tour.
You know, I was gonna say, what does that do for a player financially to take that pressure off on the golf course? Like now you're focusing on the golf course, knowing that you financially,
Correct.
you know, you're not worrying about where your next dollar is coming. You can focus on making the putt and the birdie as
And it's
far
a huge thing. All those little things that you can do to just take the pressure off yourself and just worry about just golf and just play golf. And that's a big part of Three Oaks is we want this to be about the players and making sure that they're in as good of a headspace as possible so they can just come out here and enjoy this place and play great golf. So not bad, left ourselves in a decent spot. I think this green is one of the best out here just in terms of green complexes. I mean, that seems to be a strong part out here.
Yeah, one of the signatures of Wild Rock is the nice big wide fairways, lots of room off the tee, but in turn the architect said, okay, like where do we balance it out? And that was the green complexes.
Got to position it well.
So big part of Wild Rock is approach shots into the green.
Right.
Being in the right, as you can see, being on the right part of the green or right areas of the green
Makes a huge difference.
is going to be very important for a low score.
Am I putting this or am I chipping this?
Kind of like the putting option.
All right, all right.
What do I
Always listen to the pro.
know? Yeah.
This is key. All right, Pat, thank you. It was fun, man.
Been a pleasure. We're
Yeah.
super excited about having the event out here in
Excited too.
September. Looking forward to seeing some really great golf. And
It's going to be a fantastic venue. I'm excited to have this be our first venue and excited for the players to come out and see it. So guys, thanks for joining us for this 3-hole, the last closing 3-hole of the Wild Rock Open. If you need more information, you can visit us on Instagram, as well as our website, threeoaksgolftour.com. Registration's open on Blue Golf. Hope to see you in fall.
Yeah, and if you want to learn more about the golf course, feel free to visit our website, wildrockgolf.com, or any of those same media channels also.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks, guys.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this.